Hearing the truth about investing is empowering. Yes, you can do this, but it is imperative that you create a plan that you can stick to. Keeping it as simple as you can will help. The magic that makes a plan work is to put something in writing, something that you will look at and review every year. It forces you to write down what you are actually doing and makes you realize what assumptions you are making. Start with wherever you are. Don't strive for perfection. Write what you can about the big ticket items you can envision. You can always change these later. In a month or a year or 2 or 5, your goals will take shape and look something like this. Everybody's objectives are different. Most of us have near-term goals that get dwarfed by what we eventually need for retirement. These are what motivate your most important habit, starting now and saving regularly. For instance, maybe we will decide to save by automatic paycheck investments 5% of our gross income for short-term goals, plus another 10% for retirement. Next is the most important decision. How much risk is appropriate for you to take on these investments? For your mid to long-term goals, it's simply the ratio of stocks to bonds you own. It's essential that you own both. You need to be at a level that's appropriate for you. This asset allocation needs to be very stable. Many people become more conservative by increasing their bond percentage by 1% per year. Although this is also an excellent plan. Here they view all their investments together for both their short and long-term goals and have decided to own a constant 60% stocks and 40% bonds every year until they purchase a home. Their stocks are further divided 3/4 US stocks and 1/4 foreign stocks. Any good quality, low-cost bond fund works fine. The type of bonds is far less important than the amount of bonds. You'll want to take maximum advantage of taxable and tax-advantaged accounts. These are for everybody. When it comes to selecting specific funds, it is helpful to remind yourself what investment philosophy you believe in. He has a quote that helps ground him in common sense. I liked it, so this quote is in my plan too. Buy and hold long-term all-market index strategies implemented at rock-bottom cost are the surest of all routes to the accumulation of wealth. We talked a lot about what makes a good fund and which accounts you want to hold them in. Here are their fund selections and target allocations. He adds these final comments. Automate future contributions whenever possible. Rebalance yearly. No market timing. And exact sub-allocations are not as important as maintaining the overall 60-40 stocks bonds allocation. Every year he looks at this investment plan and compares with his actual investments. If stocks grew faster that year, he changes his future automatic monthly investments to buy more bonds. Maintaining the 60-40 allocation is what keeps his risk at his desired level. In years when the stock market plummets, rebalancing means buying more stocks. It is psychologically hard to rebalance in a drop, and you'll find a simple, written investment policy statement to be very helpful. You can do this if you have confidence that stocks will go up in the long run. Stocks are a long-term investment. There will be many bumps in the road, wars, recessions, high inflation, and stuff we haven't even thought of yet. I'll post links to this plan and others in the transcript to this video. You can do this, and most likely you must invest wisely to accomplish your life dreams. It doesn't need to be more complicated than this. Successful investing involves just doing a few things right and avoiding serious mistakes. Just strive for a rough draft your first year, but make sure it is written. As you review it every year, it will continue to improve in a natural way as you continue to learn. Resist the temptation to gussy it up with needless bells and whistles. Pretty soon you'll have a robust plan and you'll be accomplishing your objectives and financing your dreams. After all, that's why we do this, right? Find other explanatory videos, smart tips, and links to useful resources at financinglife.org.